is up, everyone, and what is happening, TNB fam? Now, I wanted to do a much different video than usual. Now, even though this is definitely game related, but this is one of those things that I'm dying to see what you guys come up with in regards to what you would pick in your all-time favorite rotation for sports games. Now, on the screen, you will see it's a screenshot. And I seen a screenshot on ESPN's YouTube channel on their community post, and I figured this would be definitely a interesting video to do and to talk about, and to kind of give you guys my take and what I would consider for myself the best all-time sports game rotation. And so, as you see, you only have $15 to use, so you can divvy out whatever way that you want to divvy it out. But here's my list, and I'm going to go from the top and then go all the way down to the bottom. So, out of the top line, I'm going to go NBA Street Volume 2. That was the one game that, to me, had me enthralled into playing like a basketball game itself. Now, I played a lot of the NBA 2K games from like back in the day, and those were cool. And after a while, I think it was like 2K8 or 2K7, I believe. I kind of got out of playing a lot of the 2K games or a lot of the sports games in general. But NBA Street Volume 2, I played a whole lot of when I was younger, and I put countless and countless and countless hours into playing just that game itself. And I mean, and it had MJ in it, so how can you not go wrong with that? So, next column, $4. I'm going to go with Fight Night, and it's kind of like a tough choice for me between Fight Night, NFL Street 2, and Tiger Woods PGA Tour. I didn't really play too much of SSX Tricky, and MVP Baseball I did have at one point when I was younger, but I vaguely remember how that actually was. But Fight Night Round 2 and Fight Night Round 3, I definitely put a lot of time into it, and just kind of getting down the craftsmanship as far as the dodging and the counter punching and things like that. It was just a lot of fun, and very challenging when you're playing against other people that's also skilled as well too. Middle column, without a doubt, Need for Speed Underground 2. I remember working at Sports Authority, and that period of time, every male that I knew of, with the exception of maybe like one or two, every male in that store had Need for Speed Underground 2, and all of us put in so many hours into playing that to come up with the different, I guess, customizations, paint jobs, seeing how fast one's car was against another, seeing how far we was into the actual story or the main storyline itself. Man, it was just so much fun playing Need for Speed Underground 2 and playing it along with amongst the other people as well, and enjoying it so much, and to come up with a lot of the different concepts. So that's like one of my favorite racing games, along with, I think that is, oh man, I can't remember the name of the game right now, but it's Dub Edition. But I can't remember the actual official title of the racing game. So the second from the bottom, definitely gonna go with NBA Jam. I never played Skate. I don't even know what Super Mario Strikers is. College Hoops, I vaguely played some of it, but a lot of it was kind of similar to NBA 2K, so I didn't really put too much time into that one. And then the new version of NFL Blitz, after they had like the one that came out on like PS2, that was just so insanely over the top. But I definitely had that one on PS3. I think I still have it in my library, but I have not touched it in God knows how long. But it's still a fun game, but I'm definitely going to have to go with old school NBA Jam, because that was just one of the games that I played a lot of when I was a kid. Me and my brothers and cousins and friends and things like that, even going all the way back to like Sega Genesis and Super NES and things like that. So that's definitely going to stick out the most for me. And last and certainly not least, out of the bottom row, it is a given. It is not even a question as to the way that I'm going with this. ESPN NFL 2K5 is by far the best football game that was ever created. And I'm going to go on a limb and say that it still outshines Madden to this very day. Because of ESPN 2K5 is the reason why we don't have another football game, because of when this game came out, it was $20 for one. So absolute steal. The stuff that you got along with it, the customization with the crib, and then seeing all your trophies, your attributes, the music and everything was cool. The presentation was just off the fucking hook. And then the game was just so fun. I remember that same year that Madden came out. I think that was with Ray Lewis on the front of it. Because of the price point of ESPN and how well they was actually selling that game, I think Madden took theirs down to $40, and then after that year is when EA brought out the licensing for the NFL, which is the reason why we don't have any other football games ever right now, as far as like an NFL licensed type football game. We just don't have it because of ESPN 2K5. And I think, like myself, a lot of other, I guess you could say, football video game fans will still say that ESPN is still the best football game that was also created out of anything in this world that even exists at this very day. So that'll be my list, man. Out of 15, I think I did pretty okay with picking something out of each row, but I think it's definitely some room for debate for some other titles, but it is some other titles that's in there that I don't feel as though need to be added into that, honestly speaking, myself. So I'm dying to see what you guys come up with and your rundown as far as what you would pick out of this rotation. So leave your comments down below. For anyone that is new, if you enjoyed this video, this community that I'm building here on YouTube, then make sure you hit that symbol on the right side of the screen. If you missed my previous video, that will also be on the screen for you to check out as well too. And until the next video, guys, I will holler at you later. Peace.